Here are the 7 best cold call openers that you can use as a B2B agency owner of any sort, SMMA, VFGA, doesn't fucking matter, to build trust instantly. So, let me guess. You've tried your hand at cold calling and got annihilated by your prospects giving you objections left, right, and center. So you went on YouTube searching for the hidden thing, the hidden gem, the thing that would cure everything for you. And you ended up here. Well, funny enough, I actually did the exact same thing. You see, back in 2021 when I first started cold calling, I made my first ever 5 dials right here sitting in this room on this phone, as a matter of fact. And every single person that I dialed hung up in the first 7 seconds of the call. For context, I was calling realtors. And I got so sad and so discouraged that I didn't cold call for the next 3 months afterwards, until I came across this YouTube video from a random guy explaining what knee-jerk reactions were. And he was talking about how you can trigger prospects with knee-jerk reactions. I was like, well, what the fuck is that? A knee-jerk reaction? I'll sum it up for you. A knee-jerk reaction is simply a way that you respond to something in an equally unthinking way. So think of when you go into a store and the sales rep asks you, hey man, what are you looking for? You're like, oh man, just browsing. That's a knee-jerk reaction of you just intrinsically just saying something without even thinking about what you're saying to try and get the guy away, because he triggered some resistance, and so it's a knee-jerk reaction. Okay, that's a knee-jerk reaction, and this is exactly why everyone was hanging up on me, because I was saying words that was causing these prospects to give up a knee-jerk reaction and hang up the phone on me. And once I realized this, I went on a mission to create the best cold call opener in the world that wouldn't trigger people while also building trust at the same time. So not only people would listen to me, but they'd also like me and want to hear me out and trust the things that I was saying afterwards. So I'm going to share them with you, because that's why you clicked on this video. So let's dive into them. Here are the 7 opener templates that I've made that have worked incredibly well that you can now use and copy. Now, for context, if you want to get access to all these opener templates, just join my free community there and here. You can go get access to everything else, plus a bunch more cold calling scripts as well. So let's dive into it. The purpose of cold call openers, to be very clear here, is to pattern interrupt the prospect that you're calling, right? To make them go, wait, what? And have to second guess so they can't throw up a knee-jerk reaction. And so ideally, we get them to chuckle if they can as well, to kind of, lower the resistance and have a bit less barrier to entry to talk with them. So here are the 7 best, and we'll talk about how to use them, how to copy them, etc. Number 1 is, hey, name, you're probably going to hate me for this, but this is a cold call. Would you want to hang up now or give me 27.2 seconds to quickly explain why I'm even calling you in the first place? That's number 1. We'll explain how to use these and why they work later, but I'm going to go through them all. Number 2 is, hey, name, I'll be honest, we've never actually spoken before, so do you mind if I quickly explain why I'm calling you? Number 3, is this name? Is this John? John, listen, if I told you this was about marketing, getting you more clients, would a little piece of you die? And then they're going to go, yes. And cool. Well, before you hang up, can I ask you one quick question? Fine. Why does everybody say that? Why does everyone say, sigh, yes, when I ask them if they would hate me if I called about marketing? And then they're going to rant, and then yada yada. Number 4, his name. Is this name? Name. Listen, if I told you this is a cold call, would you want to hang up? Yes. Great. I won't say that then. That one's great. I love that one. 5th. Hey, is this name? Hey, is this John? Yeah, this is John. Who is this? Oh, hey, it's just Stefan here. I was just wondering if you could possibly help me out for a moment. That's the Jeremy Minor confused, curious dog fucking one. Okay. Number 6. Hey, is this John? Right? Yeah, this is John. Who is this? Hey, John, it's just fun here. I found, XYZ problem in your business, and I'm working with a few people in your industry nearby. Do you have 20 seconds to quickly chat about this? Okay? Or, lastly, one of my favorite ones is number 7. Hey, John? Yeah, this is John. Who is this? Hey, John, it's just Stefan here. Let me guess. This is the 17th time that you've been cold called today by a 17-year-old promising you that he's going to make you a millionaire overnight with some shitty ads. Yes. Awesome. Well, good news. I'm actually different. I'm 18, not 17. Now listen, jokes aside, I promise what we have is actually different, because I know how much you hate these calls. Care to hear it out? That right there are the 7 best cold call openers that I've made. Now, before you click off and fucking go back to jerking your cock and watching more gurus explain what to do so you can maybe have that hidden gem to, get some better responses, let me quickly explain why these work and how you can actually start to create your own so that you can have more prospects like you and trust you, and as a result, book more meetings. When you make a cold call opener, okay, first things first is if you aren't tracking your data and if you aren't having your calls reviewed by somebody, I'll let you review your calls for free. jump in my community. You can go here, go to the calendar, jump on free calls with me. So if you aren't getting somebody, it doesn't matter if it's me or anyone else, to review your calls, you need to do that. So number one, you need to start recording your calls. Number two, you need to start tracking the data of your calls. How many dials you make, how many people pick up, what is the pass through, what is the pitch rate, what is the booking rate, etc. Okay, because these metrics will tell you what is wrong with your script and what you're doing. We digress. Back to the openers. So the point of the openers is to catch them off guard, to not make them have a knee-jerk reaction. And we do this by saying things that make them go, wait a minute, right? And so when we say to them, hey, if this is a cold call, would you hang up? They're obviously going to be yes. I go, great, I won't say that. They're going to go, what the fuck? I've never heard anyone say that. The point is to be different. The point is to be unique. The point is to stand out from the crowd. So when they hear you, they almost are a little confused. Not like they're confused because you're an idiot, you don't know how to speak fucking proper English, you're saying stupid shit, right? But they're confused because it's not what they're used to hearing. And when somebody hears something different than what they thought they were going to hear, they thought you were going to say this and you said this, they're going to pause for a second and be like, wait, what is he talking about? And then be interested and be curious. Okay, the second thing that's also really, really, really important to do with an opener is to address the elephant in the room. Don't hide the fact that you're cold calling them. Make it evident, make it obvious, because you're not going to sell somebody if you don't tell them you're trying to sell them, right? Like, it's not going to work. Like, you're not going to tell somebody, hey man, yeah, come on here for free. Yeah, it's all free. And then once they get there, hey man, it's actually $100,000. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. You have to address the elephant in the room and be honest with them. If you want to build trust, you have to be honest about your intentions, which is why we still need to tell them we're cold calling, but we need to do it in a way in which they almost kind of laugh and want to hear us out. Which is why the best tip I can give you for cold call openers is say what other people say and then make fun of it. For example, number 7. Right? Hey, let me guess, 7 times being cold called by a 17-year-old promising he's going to make you $1 million overnight. Right? Like, say what they're already thinking. Or say what they've been going through. Right? Or you could even be like, hey, man, if I told you, like, let me guess, if I told you this cold call, would you want to hang up, punch you in the face because this the 800th time you've been called by somebody who pitched you the same shitty thing? Am I right? They're going to go, yeah. I'm like, cool, well, listen. Fair game, you can hang up if you want, but I promise you I have something that's actually different. Do you care to hear me out for 20 seconds? They would say yes because you at least try to do something different. Okay, so the point of making an opener is to say something that can actually get you through, right? That the whole point of the opener is just to get through to the next thing while being clear about your intentions so they know why you're calling, right? You can do the, hey, could you possibly help me out for a moment? And I put it in here. It's good. Most people, especially beginners, can't nail this because their tonality is fucking dog shit. 'Cause you don't know how to cold call. You haven't made enough dials because you've been too pussy to do it, okay? And even if you do have the right tonality, most people then get fucked over because when the person finds out you're trying to sell them something, they say no. So here's the thing. If you want to make a good opener, be honest about your intentions, address the elephant in the room, say what the prospect is already thinking. So if they hate cold calls, say that you know that they hate cold calls. Be like, hey, let me guess, man, you absolutely hate cold calls and you don't want to listen to any more cold calls. Like, just address the elephant in the room. Say what they're thinking. Say what's on their mind. You want to build trust? Say what people are thinking but are scared to say. That's how you build real trust, is say what they're already thinking but scared to say. Okay? And then just be honest about what you're trying to do, and then be funny, be different, be unique. If your opener's the same as everyone else, like, hey, this is a cold call, do you want to hang up now or give me 30 seconds? Everyone says that. So if you're gonna say that, at least make it a bit different. Make it 27.2 seconds or make it 14.8 seconds. Okay, make it interesting, make it unique. And the last thing I'll say, just a quick little tip for you guys that watch to the end, if you're getting the objection, oh, I'm busy right now, I gotta go, say this before they say that. Be like, hey man, this is Stefan here. I have to run in 40 seconds. I've got a call I got to jump to. I only have a quick 20 seconds. Is this a bad time to chat? Or, hey, do you mind if I explain super quickly over the next 20 seconds what it is I'm calling you for? That way, the person can't give you the objection because you've already given them the objection. You've already told them that, hey, I have to go. So they're going to say, oh, I have to go. You can be like, yeah, me too, bro. I know. I have to go in 40 seconds. So can I quickly have 20 seconds to explain what I'm doing? They'll be like, sure. So quick tip for those of you that get that objection, just say it yourself before they can say it, and therefore they can't give you the objection. So hope that these opener templates help you out with your cold calling. Like I said, if you want me to review your calls or if you want to get access to all my scripts and stuff, join my free community down below. Then if you want, you can possibly apply to join my mastermind afterwards. But I just say that to be honest about my intentions. Get it? See how this works? Anyways, we digress. Have a great day. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Otherwise, have fun getting back to your cold calling. Peace.